Hello, 2011 has been a fantastic year for technology. Manufacturers have been pouring new products or updates for old ones onto the market, it seems, almost by the day. And our appetite to buy them seems insatiable. So trying to find the best tech of 2011 is a bit of a challenge, not least in what you have to leave out. But let me start with this, my camcorder of the year. This is one of several models from Panasonic, palm quarter size. This one happens to be the TM900 that has 32 gigs of built-in memory. All of them boast this very good quality screen, which you can use to drive the various menu options as well as check what you're filming. This model will allow you to take really good quality still pictures while still running the video function. The connectivity is pretty good too. You can take out extra memory cards and use them for video or still photos. You can connect it via HDMI to your telly or an older fashioned telly. There are backwards compatible connections here for audio and video. All in all then, not bad for a device that shoots very good 2D, and if you buy the special dock on the front, it'll record the two streams for left eye and right eye and give you a start in 3D filming too. Well, next to e-readers, and 2011 I think will be the year when e-reading really came of age. A number of products on the marketplace. This Amazon Kindle has been around for a while. This is the old one with the keyboard, but a new model burst onto the British scene. But the e-ink screen, which everyone has praised, is still there. The massive marketing clout of Amazon has certainly helped push the convenience of the e-book concept, to the extent that even serious book lovers are being wooed by the practicalities of putting what shelves worth of reading in your pocket, along with the near instant gratification of e-payments and download system that allows you to expand your choice of reading on a whim. In computer gaming, consoles and the games within them used to be controlled with devices like this, the multifunction buttons and direction finders and triggers. But in 2011, that became terribly old hat. The Kinect accessory helps the Xbox go to where no man has gone before. This machine can recognize voice commands and, importantly, using its camera, can recognize gestures too. 2011 was the year the Xbox and its now famous accessory, the Kinect, came into play. I wave my arms around. It allows me to play all sorts of games, not least check out my golf. Right, take aim with my driver, and it certainly spells the end of the handheld game controller. And never mind games, many developers are looking for applications way beyond the living room, where hands-free control of a computer or a device would prove really useful. Well nigh 300 yards. I reckon I'm quite pleased with that. And so to phones, and I'm going to cheat here because finding one device for the whole of 2011 was a real challenge. So giving a mention in passing to the iPhone 4S, an iteration, not a whole new phone. It looked very similar to its predecessor, but we know there's a new graphics engine and a new processor and some new software to go with it as well. And apart from continuing the march onto being a pretty useful phone, it brought us for the first time Siri. Is it going to rain today?
It doesn't look like it's going to rain in England today.
Then Samsung have to be congratulated for their range of phones. This is a huge, well, is it a phone? Is it a mini tablet? This is the Galaxy Note, which came out towards the end of the year. And apart from all the usual functionality you might expect to come from a fully featured Android phone, it comes with this little stylus and an application, which means you can scribble away and make your notes to your heart's content. But I think the most interesting phone of the year has to be this one. This is the Nokia Lumia 800, the first phone to come out of the marriage between Nokia and Microsoft. And it's a remarkable phone in its own right, in the sense they think they've got the engineering right, the curved edges here, very good bright screen. But of course it's got software from Microsoft, Windows Phone 7 or 7.5 iteration as it is now. And this is a new way of navigating where you're through the tiles. Yes, you do get the menu for all the things you can go. Yes, there is a marketplace. Yes, you can buy new apps for it. But the actual home screen here with the tiles, which can be configured to any color you might like and can be reordered in any way you might like, well, that works really well. And so does the Sky News application that goes with it. And finally, tablet of the year. 2011 was also the year of the tablet. Dozens of rivals to the Apple's iPad came along. But you know, I think iPad 2, although launched very early in the year, with of course its pull-off screen, and it's gone beyond just being an usual office machine for email and a bit of web browsing. There are some quite extraordinary bits of software out there now. This one lets you have a look at Earth. It lets you have a look at each of the satellites that are known to be floating up there in space. It puts us in context too. You can see Uranus, the planet, in line at the moment. But why not then shrink the universe right down? See where our moon orbits us, see how we are orbiting the sun and where the other planets are relative to all that. And if you keep going out, you can have the whole of the solar system at the tip of your finger. So that's it for the moment. Join me again next week when I'll have a look at some of the new technologies and gadgets that might be making the headlines in 2012. Until then, have a great holiday.